Okay, so hi, good day. So today we will be doing a number 2 question. This is from January 2021. Right? So if they ask you, show that x over 1 minus x minus 4x is equal to this. So they gave you the answer, they asking you to show the working. So we are going to use x over 1 minus x minus 4x. Now, remember, when we have fractions, we always put, if we have a letter or number by itself and we see something along the lines of fractions, we always put our whole number or letters over 1. So that is the first step, to put this 4x over 1. And then if we have two denominators, right, we find something called the lowest common multiple, right? So we are going to ask what could go into 1 minus x and 1. And when we have expressions like this, what we basically do is multiply the two denominators. So it'll be 1 by 1 minus x, right? Now, you're going to ask yourself how many times our denominator could go into our LCM or LCD, right? Now, 1 minus x could go into 1 by 1 minus x how many times? Now, if you want, right, you can put 1 minus x, right, and divide it by our denominator. So this could go into this 1 and this could go into this 1. So how many times could 1 minus x go into this LCD? It can go into it one time, and we multiply our numerator by 1. The same thing for this side. We're going to compare our denominator, which is 1, with our LCD, right? Which is 1 by 1 minus x. This could be multiplied, actually just leave it like this, all over 1, right? So 1 could go into 1, the 1 will cancel out with the 1 here. So 1 could go into this value. We're going to multiply this by 1, I'm going to put our bracket, 1 minus x, right? So it's going to be x by 1 minus 4x by 1 minus x. All right, so this is what we have on top here. I'm just putting it in our numerator line. So x by 1 is x, and then minus 4x by 1 is 4x, and then minus 4x by minus x. If we look at the signs, a minus by minus is a plus, and we have 4x by x is 4x squared all over. If I multiply 1 minus x by 1, 1 into 1, 1 by 1 is 1, and then 1 by minus x is minus x. So I'm just multiplying this out. I'm removing all the brackets basically. So it's 1 over x. Now we see a bracket here, and usually when we have an expression like this, and we see a bracket, it means we factorize. So let me just erase this. Right, so now we have, we see it have x minus 4x. So this would be x minus 4x would be minus 3x plus 4x squared all over 1 minus x, right? Now, if we look at this, right, what number could go, or what letter could go into minus 3x and 4x squared at the same time? X, they have x in common. So x, open bracket, x by what would give you minus 3x? X by minus 3. And then x by what would give you plus 4x squared? That would be x by plus 4x all over 1 minus x. And we could just rearrange this. Let's go up so you guys could see. It would be x, open bracket. I'm just rearranging it. 4x minus 3, close bracket, all over 1 minus x. And that is how we will get the answer that they shown. Yeah, so this will be the end of this question here.